For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manns, and it's time for your daily dose of the doctor. First and foremost, let me welcome those of you who are participating in our open house. There's still time to sign up for that $7 trial to everything that I offer. You can get that by clicking on the link that pops up in the window. And for those of you who were there today, I would like to say again, welcome, and let's have a look at what happens. So first off, in the first hour trading pit, we had sort of a flat morning as far as the planned trades and the opening gaps went. But then we had lots of opportunity in Apple and BABA. So let's have a look at the trading plan for those. If you're looking at your NASDAQ scalper setups, then each and every night you're going to see something like this. In this case, we had Apple a long at 126.12 with an exit at 126.38. Another long that initiates at 126.38 and has a profit target at 126.58. And then a trade that would initiate at 126.58 and have a profit target at 126.78. Let's take a look at what happened real time. We had an open at 125.90. It went up, triggered a 126.12 entry, got 50% of the distance to the profit target at 126.38, turned around and stopped us out at break even. Talked about that one live in the room. All of you should remember the goal there was to get the stop to risk-free as soon as possible. When we did, we had no luck getting up to the profit target. That's okay. We got out for a zero, and that is fine. The next entry opportunity came just a few minutes after the 10 o'clock hour Eastern time, and we had that 126.12 entry trigger, and then a move straight up to 126.38. Then when the stock started coming back down again, you'll recall we said let's wait and see if it just dips below this 126.12 line. It did it right here. We had another entry in Apple when it came back up through the line, and then 126.12, another straight shot to 126.38. Right there, you're at 52 cents a share for Apple. Then we had this pop up above 126.38, and it came down below again, turned around, triggered us in, 126.38 up to 126.58, quick 20-cent profit. And you'll recall this bar actually moved down below that 126.58 line, came back up, ticked us back in, and we had a move from 126.58 to 126.78, another 20-cent profit. Then you'll recall the last trade we did live in Apple was when it came down, dipped below here one more time, another ride from 126.58 up to 126.78. And at that point, my advice was, we could rest the stop here and wait for it to come down. That would have worked out really well. We would have had another bump up to the profit target. But since we were getting close to the New York lunch, this is where I like to call them for the morning. We could see what happened later in the session. But of course, it's Friday, so we took a little bit of an early weekend. We made $1.12 per share scalping Apple Incorporated live in the first hour trading room. If you missed it, I encourage you to come on Monday. If you signed up, you've already got the ability to come into that open house and see what we're doing live each and every day. Why not take advantage of it? I guarantee you will be happy that you did it. The next one that we focused on in the room, of course, was Alibaba Group, ticker symbol BABA. Our first entry was at 85.97. The first exit was at 85.75. Alternate entry 1 was 85.75 down to 85.47. And another short sale was posted at 85.47 down to 85.21. This one opened high. We saw that happening in the pre-market. Saw that Alibaba was ticking up around $86.70. We loaded that up, got ready. 85.97 was the first short sale that we had bracketed up. Happened 8 minutes into the trading session, 85.97 right down to 85.75. That's 22 cents per share right out of the gate. Then we had this move higher. I call that the inverted check mark, right? Came back down through 85.75 and got down to 85.47. That's another 28 cents per share on BABA. Then it popped up above 85.75, came down through the line, went 50% of the distance to the target, came back up, hit 85.75, stopped us out, got us right back in after that break-even stop, and look what happened. 85.75 down to 85.47 again. And this time, you recall, we said, let's keep this one open and trail a stop on it, and we went from 85.47 down to 85.21 for an extra 26 cents per share on that trade. That was the last one that triggered from those around-the-horn scalper setups. Where'd that leave us on the session? $1.04 per share in Alibaba Group and $1.12 per share in Apple. Hang out in that room as long as you can every day. The first hour, hour and a half is where we are going to be most active, where we're going to be calling these trades. Listen to what Rick has to say, listen to what Ken has to say, listen to what Mark has to say, and listen to what Julie and I have to say, and you are going to have lots and lots of trading opportunities in front of you. The good thing about the opportunities that I'm presenting is that they are really almost always pre-planned. You will have them right in front of you ahead of time so that you can follow along and understand what it is I'm doing. The great thing about what Rick and Ken and Mark are doing is those guys have attended the boot camp. They've learned a lot of the discretionary trading techniques. They're going to get you into those sub-$10 stocks. They're going to get you into futures trades. They're going to get you into all sorts of stuff that you normally wouldn't be in front of. And they know what they're doing, and they know how to control their risk. And that is 3/4 of winning this game. So again, here it is. Here is the special offer, $7 for 14 days. You're not going to see this happen too often. We're going to do these kind of offers probably once a year. Take a look. Click on the link. If you can't do it right now, you can always postpone your start date if you'd like to. You're making a mistake if you don't try it, so get in there. It's only $7. Join us, see what we're up to, see how the whole thing works. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. I hope you had a great trading day on Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. The best trader education anywhere, only from traderinsight.com.